Mike Brown. Okay, what'd he say? All right. In the first half, Knicks had 8 turnovers that led to 14 points off of turnovers. And they had 27 points off of first fast breaks in the first half. In the second half, this is how it was a tale of two halves. Knicks only committed 4 turnovers, equaling 4 points off those turnovers, and 5 fast break points in the second half. So again, tale of two halves, right there. You could clip that right there. That was the game. 27 points off of fast break points in the first half, 8 turnovers leading to 14 points in the first half. Second half, Knicks had 4 turnovers leading to 4 points and only 5 points off a fast break. So right there, difference in the game. What else did Mike Brown say? Mike Brown said Jordan Clarkson, defensive player of the game. Why? What did Jordan Clarkson do to earn defensive player of the game? Well, he had 5 offensive rebounds. That was also had 4 points off a tip-in. So, again, getting points off of second chance points done by Jordan Clarkson, not by Josh Hart, who was out tonight. What else did we do? Mike Brown, we found a way to win, and I applaud them to finding a way to win. Shout out to them in the second half. We balled out. Jalen and Jordan Clarkson in particular kept us in that game. Okay, Jordan Clarkson, body and mind was right. That's a vet who wasn't playing, but he came in and stepped in, and his mind was right. That's Mike Brown's words. And the prophet, Mo Cheeks, the assistant coach on the Knicks, said before the game, let's get Jordan Clarkson in this game. He's going to have a game tonight. He was a prophet. Jordan Clarkson scored 27 points tonight. So shout out to Mo Cheeks in filling in Mike Brown and telling Mike Brown to play Jordan Clarkson tonight. So you could clip that right there. Good job by Mo Cheeks. All right. What else do we get out of Mike Brown? Message. Mike Brown said, anybody that's not playing or that's not getting the minutes, or if you're in a funk, stay ready. And our team stays ready. Look at Jordan Clarkson tonight. Look at what he did. He hasn't been playing. He's been out of the rotation. But he came in and gave us 27 points. Mind right, body right. That's what we do. That's what we do. That's what Mike Brown said. All right? So he said Jordan Clarkson's a professional, and that should send a message to anybody on the team that's not playing or that's in a funk. Stay ready because your number could be called at any minute. All right? And 2 things he's going to stop is we're going to start taking away those 3-pointers early in the game because versus the Lakers, versus the Clippers, and versus the Jazz, they came out and they scored threes, and they scored threes fast. And we're going to start taking that away. And I addressed it, and we're going to stop it. So that's Mike Brown saying. And what else did he said? I'm going to start calling timeouts early when they start hitting these threes. I'm going to do whatever it takes. I have to wake this team up when the team scores 3-pointers early on. So that was Mike Brown. A lot of things out of there. Good things out of him, in my opinion. And let's see what else we got out of him. Just overall in the game. Look, man, the bench did what they had to do. We closed out. All right. The Knicks flipped the switch in the second half. They moved the ball beautifully, and they took care of Utah. And the formula's simple, man. Ball movement equals wins. But the Knicks still need to move much more, and they need to get much more out of Mikal Bridges moving forward. Let me know what you think about that. What's up with Mikal? What's going on with him? Is he just in a funk, and he's going to get out of it? Because if we're going to get out of the Eastern Conference, we need Mikal Bridges, and we need him big. What's going on with him? Is he shooting off, and that's leading to his defense being off? I mean, I don't know if the defense is totally off because I see him close out. It's not terrible, but he's got to be better because he was a minus 13 tonight. He was the worst out of any Knick. Was the second half dominance real? Or are we still concerned? Because Bridges didn't do anything in that second half. So it is what it is. It is what it is. We woke up in the second half and we dominated Utah, and we did what we had to do. First half was ugly. It was ugly, man. We gave up a lot of points, a lot of turnovers, a lot of fast break points, a lot of easy points, a lot of three-pointers too. There was a point in this game where Utah was shooting 71% from three. But what did they finish at? I'll tell you right now. They finished with 50% from three. But in the second half, I think they were, I want to say like 20% or 20-something% from three. So we handled them. What other stats stuck out? Let's see. Let's get to some more stats. Rebounds. Knicks +7. Offensive rebounds. Knicks +1. Defensive rebounds +6. +6. Steals, we had 10 to their 7. Only 12 turnovers. Most of them were in the first half. 8 turnovers in the first half. And total points conceded off of turnovers were 16. And only 4 in the second half. 48 points in the paint to Utah's 38. Only committed 16 fouls. Let's get to points in the paint. All right. Second chance points, 18 to 13 Knicks. Fast break points, 21 to 15. And we shot 95% tonight from the free throw line. Utah only shot 78%. And we ended the game at 52% overall from the field and 42% from three. Call it 43. So good game there, good all around. And that's just how you win. Shout out to my guy Celso. What up, my guy? Appreciate you, bro, hopping in. Wishing you good luck on the new career. You're going to do well, brother. I feel you. You like the Knicks. You be a second half guy, right? Be a second half. You're going to start closing out when you need to. But that's pretty much all I got. Tale of two halves. But, I am concerned about Mikal Bridges. I am. And I think you guys are too. But, this team just got to start coming around. We got an easy stretch coming up. But we just got to keep collecting wins. What is it? Let's go to the standings real quick. Let me get to the standings. Get you the up-to-the-minute standings. Here we go. Knicks are at the 3rd seed. We're a game and a half in front of Cleveland. Magic now down to the 5th seed. They're tied with Miami for the 5th seed. Toronto's down to the 7th seed. Philly's down to the 8th seed. And the Hawks, hottest team in the NBA, they're the 9th seed. And they're only one game behind Philly, so they might catch them. And then you got Charlotte, who's been playing well, 7-3 in their last 10. And that wraps up the Eastern Conference. Out west, OKC number 1, San Antonio 2. And you got a huge gap from 3. Rockets are 3. They're tied with Los Angeles. Well, actually, they're half a game ahead. And Minnesota's tied too. They're half game behind Houston. So 3, 4, and 5's bunched up. And Denver is down to the 6th seed. Lost 2 in a row. So that's going crazy. And you got Phoenix at the 7th seed knocking on Denver's door. They're only a game behind them. So the West is sort of shaping up. It's kind of San Antonio and OKC, and then it's everybody else. They're all bunched up. In the East, it's basically Detroit, Boston, New York, Cleveland, and then the drop-off. So that's how that's looking. So with that said, appreciate everybody coming in. Thank you guys for showing up. Thank you all for everybody on Utah. If you're not already, Go to Garden City Media on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button. You guys already know what I'm bringing you. I'm bringing you Mets content. I'm bringing you Knicks content. Giving you almost every day. So hit that subscribe button for me. And if you can, share, like, all that good stuff. But I appreciate you guys. Close to 400 of you guys on a late night tonight. But we got the win. Next up, Indiana Friday. See you guys there. Good night, everybody. Let's go Knicks.